Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of two products from the Inkey list. The first one is their vitamin C serum, and the second one is their Brighten Eye Cream. If you've been eyeing these two products and you weren't sure whether you should pick them up or not, then this video is for you. Without further ado, give this video a like and let's go ahead and hop right into it. The first product I'll be reviewing is the Inkey list Vitamin C Serum. This comes in 1 fluid ounce or 30 ml. It retails for £8, very affordable, and it comes in their regular squeezy tube packaging. The ingredient list is quite simple. It's just a couple of ingredients, basically dimethicone and L-ascorbic acid. It's got 30% L-ascorbic acid, which is the best form of ascorbic acid you want in your vitamin C serum. But with that being said, the percentage in this serum is very, very, very high. So if you have never ever used vitamin C, or at least vitamin C serum in the form of L-ascorbic acid, you definitely shouldn't be starting out with this serum. It's too high. I'm telling you guys, you want to choose a lower percentage. I checked a couple of websites called Beauty and Sephora to see what people are saying about this serum. Very, very mixed reviews. And for that reason, I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy it, but I didn't have high hopes for it. And I'm gonna get into why in a bit. First, I want to talk about what the Inkey list says about this serum and how to use it. So they say that this is a very high percentage of vitamin C, extremely stable because it's a waterless formula. As I said in the beginning, it's just silicones and vitamin C. So that means it won't oxidize quickly, which is basically the main issue with vitamin C serums, is that they oxidize straight away after you open up the bottle. So having this type of a formula will make it last a little bit longer. Despite that it's a waterless formula, you still need to use this up within 6 months of opening the tube. They say that this should be used in the morning, to use 1 pea-sized amount, spread it all over your face, and use after that moisturizer and sunscreen. And then as caution, they say if stinging occurs, use it with 1 or 2 drops of hyaluronic acid serum and then put it on your skin. This is supposed to act like a buffering agent and kind of minimize the tingling sensation. And they also say that if irritation persists, you should stop using it. This serum has a very thick, heavy silicone consistency. I'm gonna show it to you on camera. As you guys can see, it actually looks like just a regular cream on camera, but it's not. It's very, very silicone-y. If you've used like a silicone primer in the past, then this feels very similar to that, but maybe a little bit even heavier. So here it is. And I hope you can see on camera how thick it is. And what I found from me using it is that it never absorbs into the skin. It creates this thick layer, thick film that really never absorbs. I don't know if you can see, even after spreading it out, I can still see it on my skin, and it's kind of balling up. And that's exactly what happens on the face. It tends to ball up even though you try to work it into the skin. It really never soaks in. It doesn't wear well with anything. So the first time I used it, I put it on in the morning with the hopes that I can wear it with my moisturizer and then follow up with my SPF. I couldn't. I had to wash it off straight away because it was so thick and nothing would work on top of it. I couldn't put any moisturizer. The minute I would put a moisturizer on, it starts to ball up and, create creases. It wouldn't go evenly. Nothing would go on top of it evenly. And, I have so many steps in my skincare routine that I really didn't want this to interfere with that. So I decided I'm going to use it on its own at night, which is definitely not my preferred way of using vitamin C. But I wanted it to work and I wanted to try to give it a chance to see if the actual product does work. So I put it on at night on clean skin, dry, and within a couple of minutes, my face was on fire. Now, I am someone who does use vitamin C serums on a regular basis, and I'm currently using the 15% by Wish Trend. I'm gonna show it to you. This guy right here, which I actually featured in my April favorites and fails. It is a 15% vitamin C serum. It goes on like a serum slash a little bit of a lightweight oil and absorbs into the skin very quickly, and my skin has built tolerance to vitamin C. So honestly, I did expect a little bit of irritation from using a 30% vitamin C serum like the Inkey, but I wasn't expecting the stinging and burning I experienced with this guy. I tried to tolerate it. It did dissipate, I would say, after like half an hour, but I could still feel irritation on my skin. But I said to myself, I'm gonna tolerate it just for this night so I can see if I can appreciate any brightening, glowy effects in the morning. So I went to bed, woke up the next day, and you guys, my pillow looked like I just dropped orange juice on it. It had this yellowish, orangish tint, and I thought I ruined my pillowcase. Very expensive pillowcase. But I put it in the washing machine. It did wash away, but just a warning for you. If you're gonna use this serum and go to bed with it, then make sure you don't use an expensive pillow. Let's talk about the results. Woke up in the morning, honestly, my face felt sore. It felt like I just got sunburned. I basically felt like I just ruined my skin barrier. It was so disappointing because I really had high hopes. I was willing to get past the texture and make it work. This is a great example that more is not always more. And yeah, I never put this on my face again. It was horrible on my skin, felt horrible, irritated me like heck. It took me like 2 weeks to recover from that irritation. I couldn't use anything else on my skin. I had to just go back to the basics, just use a gentle cleanser and a moisturizer all day, day and night, so I could recover from the irritation this caused. I never used it again. I do not suggest that you use this. There are plenty other formulas out there that are much better, lower percentage, but you will still appreciate a glowy effect. So this one was a hard pass for me. Please do not use it, especially if you have sensitive skin. Don't come near this guy at all. I do hope in the future they will come out with a better formulation. Really, when it comes to vitamin C, it's all about formulation. And I'm the kind of person, I want to use something that I enjoy, that I end up reaching for, not something that hurts and is painful. And for that reason, this was a big fail for me. I haven't had a lot of fails from the Inkey, but this is definitely one of them. So the next product I will be reviewing today is their Brighten Eye Cream. It is this guy right here. It comes in 15 ml or 0.5 fluid ounce. It retails for £9. Again, very affordable, just like the rest of the Inkey products. And it's valid for 6 months after use. It says you can use this in the AM and PM. So it's essentially an eye cream or eye moisturizer. Now, I'm the kind of person that I do like to have an eye moisturizer that is separate from like my face moisturizer. I have used some in the past that I absolutely love, and one of them is the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream. I know a lot of people say that that's just a moisturizer, but to me, when I don't use it, I definitely miss it. And in my opinion, it works better for my eye area than any other regular face moisturizer. Let's go back to this guy. So basically it says here, Brighten Eye. Brighten Eye is basically a mix of ingredients and then that created like a specific formula, and that was trademarked. And that's what the Inkey is using here. I looked it up. The two main ingredients were Mafura butter and rice bran extract. And rice bran extract is known for creating a brightening effect. So I believe that's really the main ingredient that's working here. And the Mafura butter is what's giving like a moisturizing effect. But really trademarks don't mean much. I read the entire ingredient list and I couldn't see anything that's outstanding. So the product comes in this tube. I really appreciate the metal tip because it does give some cooling effects in the morning. I want to say you want to shake this up every day before you use it because the formula does tend to separate, which I don't really like. I don't know why this happens with a lot of Inkey products, honestly. But I have noticed that a lot of their products do separate, and this is definitely one of them. This is the product. It comes out like a light lotion, and it does absorb very, very quickly. I do want to say that I did use this for a really long time. I'm almost done with the tube, and I didn't appreciate any brightening effect. So the claims on this is that it's supposed to get rid of your dark circles and puffiness. I can see how this might help with puffiness due to the metal head, but I didn't appreciate any brightening of my dark circles. I have always suffered from dark circles, so it's kind of become a normal thing to me, and I have tried so many eye creams that claim to help with dark circles, and they didn't. Dark circles are very complicated, and there isn't much you can do about them, especially if they are hereditary or not a result of fatigue. I know if it's a result of fatigue, then some creams might help, but mine aren't, and this one didn't help with that. It did hydrate the area around my eyes, but it wasn't moisturizing enough. I have used other products that were much more moisturizing, including the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Treatment. That one is so moisturizing. Every time I use it, I wake up in the morning and I feel that the area around my eyes looks really fresh, plump. It just overall looks nice. Whereas when I used this guy, the area around my eyes was hydrated, but it wasn't moisturized enough as I like it to be. That brings me to the final verdict on this product. It's a nice eye cream. Is it better than your face cream that you can put around your eyes? No, not really. Is it going to do anything about your puffiness? Maybe, but it's just temporary because of the metal head. And is the product itself going to get rid of your dark circles as it claims on the tube? No, it won't. If you're in need of an eye cream and you wanted to try it, then yes, go ahead, try it. You might enjoy it. It's very affordable. But is it better than other ones out there? No. To me, it is very mediocre. I wouldn't repurchase it. So again, this one is not a fail, but it's not a win either. I'm glad I tried it. I didn't enjoy using it. I wasn't really wanting to reach for it. I was more like forcing myself to use it so I don't waste it. But I won't repurchase it again, and I wouldn't really recommend it to anybody. And yeah, that brings me to the end of today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. If you love the Inkey list and you'd like to see other reviews of other products, I will link some of that down below, but feel free to check out my channel, and I will definitely be doing more in the future, so make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified once I upload, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.